Let me tell you why I decided to attend therapy, and maybe if you should do it too. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit more personal video, but I think it could be helpful, especially when we talk about mental health in a more rounded way. And audio work can be on the lonely side. Let me start with a bit about me. I'm 35 years old, and for the last 12 months I've been attending weekly therapy sessions face to face. Now, I've done counseling before, and I was like 4 years ago with better help. It was during my parents' divorce. It was a difficult time for everyone involved, and it did help me, but I stopped after that. I felt that counseling helped me to tackle this particular problem and just didn't continue. Let's begin with my attitude towards mental health. Now, in the past, some people view it as a fix, something that you do as a treatment for a symptom. Now, I've never viewed this way. For me, taking care of mental health is the same as taking care of your physical health. Mind and body are connected, and when we take care of both of them, then we can live fulfilling lives. Alright, so why did I decide to start a therapy? It kinda started with my work. As CaseFile Presents grew, became stressful and more demanding on me. And you've got to remember that in this job, I don't really have a boss, I don't have a manager, I don't have anyone to save you. Now, in a strict sense of definition, the CaseFile host is my boss. But I'm talking about me being as a head of audio production and music. If I mess up, there's nobody else to save my skin. You add to that millions of people to listen to our work, and it can be stressful to think about it. Two, I do care about balance, but it's easy for me to get off it and push too hard. But don't get me wrong, I do quite a bit. So I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't really drink anymore, or rarely. I take care of myself, I work out, take care of my insomnia. I start my day with walking Benji without, phones, distractions. I am doing all these things, and yet it wasn't enough. There were moments in my life, in recent memory, where I pushed myself too much, which resulted in head pains, chest pains, gastrointestinal problems, to the point that I had to go to the doctors. Lucky enough, my brother's partner is a doctor, so whenever I feel stressed, she can calm me down. But there was a moment that I knew that I should speak to someone, and it was during a kickboxing boot camp. It was fun, we had physical sessions, there was a lot of great people there, and I was all prepped with my work at home as well. And what happened was, for some reason, I had these waves or mini anxiety attacks, like mini panic attacks, and I understood, well, why is this happening? It shouldn't happen, like I'm having a great time. So when I came back after that weekend, I looked for a therapist nearby, and I found a Polish therapist living 5 or 10 minutes away from me, so I could speak with her in my native tongue. On the first session, I remember when I sat down in front of her, I said, I don't know why am I here, but I feel like I need this. And this started this 12 months journey that had, highs and lows. But I think that was one of the best decisions that I took for myself in recent memory. So what exactly happened during these 12 months? We focused on me growing up, some family issues, we're still working on them today, but breakthroughs through me were twofold. One was that I blocked a part of myself, a youthful part of myself. And these were the feelings and thoughts I had when I was younger. The major reason for it was when I moved out of my house, when I moved to a foreign country by myself when I was 18 years old, I had to survive. So this kind of soft and sensitive boy suddenly is on his own. And to do so, I had to change, and I did. And it helped me to survive throughout these years. But it also resulted in blocking a part of myself, so I wasn't whole. So we worked to rediscover it, so I can connect to my younger self, to the feelings, the thoughts, the passions that I had when I was a kid. 2. Therapy allowed me to stop and reflect. Think about my actions, think about my words, think about my beliefs. I feel that we live to a degree, automated lives. Kids, work, fun, play, it doesn't matter. Wake up, we're busy, we go to sleep, and then days, months, and years pass, and they kind of happen. What therapy allowed me personally is that once a week I stop and I reflect on what happened. Why did I act in such a way? Why did I say it? Are the thoughts I'm having my thoughts, or did I just read that somewhere else? And am I repeating somebody else? What are my core beliefs, and what are the beliefs of other people that I incorporated in my own life without scrutiny?
Did you find this video helpful? Well, hit subscribe and you can become a better audio producer, just like me.
The whole 12 months wasn't an easy process. There were times when I came back from a session with a migraine and just drained of energy. And around 6 months in, I started questioning the whole process. Is it really doing anything? Or is it just a total waste of my time and money? But as a musician, I understand that it takes time and practice to get the results. So I stuck with it, and I'm glad that I did. It's not that I feel like a different person. That's not the point. It's that I feel like myself for the first time in a long time. So is it worth it? Is personal therapy worth it? 100%. I do think that it would help a lot of people. Should anyone do it? Well, I'm not here to push anything onto people. I think it has to come from yourself if you decide to have a go. The only problem that I see is not our attitude to therapy, because this is changing and everyone can agree that people start being more open about this sort of thing. The only problem I see is that these kind of services are expensive, so they are out of reach for many people. And I don't know what the solution for it is. My hope is that maybe in the future we'll come together as people and come up with something, because mental health is as if not more important than our physical health. And healthy people are happier and more understanding. If you had a similar journey or you have any questions, you can pop them down in the comments below. If you want to check another video of mine, I think you'll like the one about audio education. We'll link it in the description and or on the title cards here. I understand this video is a little bit different. It's not about podcasting, it's not about audio, but it is my channel, so I can do whatever I like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.